Shalom, I am Rabbi Laurence Groffman of Temple Shalom of West Essex in Cedar Grove. We read Parshat Vayera this Shabbat, 1 month after the horrifying Hamas terrorist attack in Israel. The portion raises important questions about good and evil and human responsibility. Abraham famously confronts God when God tells Abraham that God is considering destroying Sodom and Gomorrah because of the wickedness of those cities. Abraham says to God, "Will you sweep away the innocent along with the guilty? And Chalila lecha, far be it from you, shall not the judge of all the earth deal justly?" Abraham speaks out on behalf of people who are not his own. Because they are innocent, he feels compelled to do so. The rabbis contrast Abraham's behavior with that of Noah, who says nothing to God when God tells him of the flood that will destroy the entire earth. We learn two things from Abraham. One, that as Jews, our heart breaks at the death of any innocent person, whether they live in Israel or in Gaza. We take no joy in the death of innocent life. We also learn that if Abraham exhibits so much concern for people who are not his own, then kal v'chomer, all the more so, must we as Jews prioritize the well-being of our own people. While we are truly grateful for those outside our community who have spoken against Hamas's terror, so many of us are feeling alone, abandoned, and isolated as Israel fights to safeguard her security and rescue the hostages. Anti-Semitism on campus and elsewhere is soaring. The images of Jewish students barricaded in the library or staying in their rooms and avoiding the kosher cafeteria because of threats of violence. We need the Abrahams of the world to step up and say to the purveyors of anti-Semitism and their enablers and the purveyors of violence against Jews, Chalila lecha, far be it from you, shall you not deal justly? That is why we need to remind the world of the hostages, to remind the world that this awful war would not have happened were it not for Hamas's gruesome and unprovoked terror attack on Israel, to remind the world that Jews are being attacked not because of Israel, but because they are Jews. Abraham is our people's quintessential person of action and of faith. So let's follow Abraham's example as we continue to advocate for Israel, for Jews everywhere, and to live with the faith that just as we Jews have always been strong and resilient, we are resilient and strong now, and that one day we will all know peace. Shabbat Shalom.